Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717. I am back with another reading, guys, with my sleepy sidekick Mega Good Vibes. And we're on to do some messages from the Divine Masculines, okay? Because I'm hearing that there's a Divine Masculine that's like watching and wishing, or maybe like fantasizing about living with you, okay? And I don't know why it's such a specific message. But I feel like you appear as very like abundant to them, very warm, very cozy at home. You make them feel, yeah, like an emperor, or they want to be like, it's either you have this Empress energy, you take care of your home, you know how to take care of your home, like they want to be next to you in this way, or they want to have that kind of energy. There's something about you that they admire, and what they admire is like the complement to that energy that you give off. Okay, it's like you make this masculine like aspire, or you inspire them to be more in charge in their life. And I'm also seeing as well, and this has been coming up for many of you in the collective, but like this fathering energy, like many of your masculines feel like if they experience, like they want to experience that with you, or if they haven't experienced it with anyone, it would be you. Okay, it's like starting a family, I'm hearing, okay? And this is something that they're picturing, they're fantasizing about. They may not be in the Emperor energy, and they might fantasize about themselves being in the Emperor energy, but that is the effect that you have on them, okay? What physical actions are they planning on taking to move towards you, if any? Okay, so right now we have them in the Nine of Swords energy. So I feel like whatever actions, if any, that they're planning on taking, it's slow moving right now, okay? So it does tell me that they're not exactly in this Emperor energy yet, but it's something that they definitely think about. This card as well tells me that many of your masculines may have had the opportunity, or it was there, they mishandled you in some way, or they made a different choice, or they made a bad choice, and now they're living with regret. Some of them may not be able to sleep at night. Some of them may be having a lot of anxiety. This card also tells me that you really meant a lot to this Divine Masculine, okay? It's not something that it's like, you know, they fumbled and it's like, okay, whatever. It's like they're really feeling the effects of your absence. Okay, because they may be watching you, like, okay, the reason they're watching you and feeling a lot of this regret also is because, like, they could be watching you, like, move forward with grace. They could be heartbroken as well that maybe you're not as affected or bothered by some type of betrayal, or some type of, like, it was some way that they might have wronged you or betrayed you, or they lost your trust. And I think that it's also kind of hurting this person that you're not affected. How do they see you? Yeah, we have the Three of Swords here. I think they thought that you would have been in this energy here, very heartbroken, but you're not. Maybe they're the ones left in this heartbroken energy here, and you're not affected. You could be heartbroken, but maybe you have a good way of hiding it, okay? Let's get some energy here on what you're appearing like. Like, out in the open eye, what are you appearing as? Out in the open eye, what are you appearing as? Like, how do people perceive you, particularly this person who feels a little heartbroken over you? So I feel like they do see you as being able to detach and move forward. They might sense that you still have feelings for them, or they could sense that you have a good way of hiding it. We also have, yeah, moving on coming out. They could be heartbroken because this could be you with someone else, or they could be worried, or be like they're having nightmares or dreams about you moving forward with someone else, okay? The message on this card as well is about fidelity, and this man is at a distance here, okay? So someone is in a lot of regret for like betraying your trust or losing your trust or making a really bad decision, like when it comes to either entertaining a third party, not knowing that you might have had, a lot of options, or you might have made a lot of sacrifices to entertain them. I feel like they underestimated you as well. Like I'm also getting to, like, for some of you, like many of your divine masculines could have met you at a time where, like, maybe you didn't have a lot, or maybe it didn't look like you had a lot, but a lot of you had a lot of drive, you had a lot of ambition. It's just your time wasn't there yet. And I feel like maybe someone judged you, okay? Because you're now sitting in the Empress position here, and I feel like they either see you with many suitors either wanting you, or like some of you could watch these readings about someone that is now watching you because it's a little too late. They might be observing you living like a very abundant and happy life with someone else. Part of this card here is that maybe they hold on to the idea of you thinking about them, or maybe you also feeling a sense of regret in a way where you wish that this never happened. Okay, this could be someone like wishing for another chance, I'm hearing. Okay, at times as well, they can't sleep because they could be up at night thinking all sorts of things that they know they shouldn't be. Like if you are with somebody else, like some of you could feel this as well, where it's like every time you try to move on or move forward, you feel sabotaged by your divine masculine's energy. It's like you can't seem to start up or meet new people. It's because a lot of them just really can't stand the idea of you moving forward. But it has something to do with fidelity here. Like I feel like they really dropped the ball here on someone who like you could trust. Like this is a divine feminine who was loyal, like your counterpart. But that's just how it goes on the twin flame journey. Like I feel like it's always just that hit and miss, but it really is how we handle things that happen to us on the journey where the real growth occurs. But I feel like they're having trouble seeing that, okay? Because a lot of them are up at night, like they can't eat, can't sleep over something that they've done to you, and they might be having a hard time being able to work up the courage to reach out to you or to message you because they could be feeling so much grief, so much embarrassment, so much shame. I feel like this Emperor energy as well could be them observing you meeting your match and watching an Emperor really take pride in meeting all of your needs. Okay, I don't know why it's coming through in such a just weird way, but it's like that's what they're observing. Like many of them may be seeing you take trips or just travel, like you're out and about, you're out eating, you're out spending time with family and friends, and they could be up at night wishing that was them with you, or like they had that opportunity there at one point and they fumbled it. I'm also getting to that this masculine really never thought that they would feel this way about you. Many of you could be like blossoming. Okay, let's get some energy on you blossoming, or how people see you. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords, like you're very in charge, like you're taking action, like you might experience bumps in the road, like including heartbreak and heartache, but I have a feeling like it's like you're a divine feminine that has like a certain pride about yourself. It's like you may get knocked down, but it's like not for very long, okay? You get back on that horse and you keep charging ahead, and that's how your divine masculine sees you, again, which is why they could be a little bit heartbroken, that maybe you're not heartbroken, right? They could have put you in this energy and not had any remorse about it, or many of you never got like that follow-up or that closure or that callback or that apology, like whatever the case is, and they expected that to break you. But I feel like many of you refuse to be broken. I'm getting that quote from Ever After with this card here, where she was like, my father was an excellent swordsman and he taught me well. I feel like many of you, like, my mama taught me better than that, or my daddy taught me, like, never to cry over anybody, or like to get back up and to keep going. I feel like a lot of you are showing a lot of resilience on this journey. We also have here you persevering as well with a lot of your finances, or a lot of opportunities are coming your way. This is it's the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles, remember how I was saying in the beginning, like many of you never really like, you may not have had anything, but you did have a lot of drive and ambition. It's just like the opportunity didn't come yet, or you might have gone through, a period of your life where you might have been like, working two jobs, or working paycheck to paycheck, or like maybe your clothes or your style and stuff like that wasn't always up, like, on the up and up, because you didn't really have time or money to really worry about that stuff, right? Because you were grinding. I feel like many of you might have met your masculines at like that time in your life, and a lot of you went through like that really rocky road of watching them kind of, like leave you in the dust and like make you feel a certain type of way, or like go off to other karmic situations where it's like material gains or wealth was like a big deal, or like that culture. Like many of you have a masculines where it's like that culture of like having a lot and like looking all flashy and like, like that fake as fuck lifestyle where it's like, oh yeah, like flash everything on like social media, and then it's like behind the scenes they can't fucking stand each other, that type of shit. But I feel like many of you, the prize was that you're honest, you're genuine, you have drive, you have ambition. Many of you kept saying to yourselves, like one day, it's just, I got to put in the work now, and I got to lay low and be silent and just, take it. Like whatever comes my way, I'm just going to take it and work silently and work diligently and work hard. And I feel like this masculine passed you up, right? Like they didn't see that the real prize was like how someone is on the inside, like the heart of someone, like someone's character, someone's heart, how you are when people aren't looking, And now you guys are sitting here in this Nine of Pentacles where it's like, not only now do you have heart and strength and character and integrity, but a lot of you are sitting in money, right? Straight up. A lot of you are sitting in abundance. You are financially flowing, you're abundant. Now it's like on top of being a beautiful person on the inside, a lot of you, your style, your hair, you always have your nails done, your hair done. Many of you are looking good. It's like, when you used to walk into a store, spending $20 used to seem like a lot. I know I have my people out there who used to afraid you would get that decline on the debit card. And now you guys walk into a store and it's like you'll drop money like it's nothing, you don't even think about it. And it's not that you are frivolous in any way. It's just you don't worry anymore. Like you're done worrying. And that's what the Nine of Pentacles here represents. It's like your worries are over. You're nearing completion. You're nearing this place of peace when it comes to your money and abundance. And I feel like someone is in really, really deep regret over that. Okay, and many of you can feel it because it is your masculine counterpart. And sometimes that's just how the journey goes. I feel positive changes for the masculine though with this Emperor card popping up, because I feel like whatever you guys do on the journey, they always try to match that in some way. The problem is I feel like in the past, many of your masculines, like in order to get to the Emperor, like you have to value solitude. You have to know how to be alone, and you have to know how to journey through the dark on your own with your own resources. I feel like a lot of your masculines are still in that place of having to realize like, oh yeah, I have to know how to be in solitude. I have to get comfortable with being alone. I have to know how to go out there and hunt for resources in order to maneuver through the dark on my own, right? I feel like with this Knight of Swords, a lot of you are just like, I don't care. Like, I'll find a flashlight on the way. I'll find some candles. I'll, chuck some rocks together. A lot of you in the Divine Feminine energy, you have zero problems walking through the dark. You're also maybe very comfortable with your own inner demons, and at times you're able to work with your inner demons. I feel that with like the Horse as well, to just get through situations in life, okay? And that's like why this person is in regret, because again, they thought that you were going to be pure like heartbroken over this, but a lot of you are just so resilient, right? Again, it's like this pride about you. Maybe your dad has a huge impact on you, or like there's some like masculine impact on you, a grandfather, an uncle, or maybe it is like your mom or your grandmother, but it's like, packing you up with this resilience throughout life that you can get through anything and never let anybody drag you through the mud. So a lot of you took those lessons on this twin flame journey. So when you met your divine masculines, many of you were prepared. So I feel like what's coming for many of the masculines is really trying to match this type of energy, okay? And whoever you are listening to this reading, like, boy, are they really ever sorry for underestimating you and not taking the opportunity when they had the chance, okay? Many of them are in deep regret, and they're very sorry that they judged you for the things that they judged you for, because now I feel like now that you have that, they're stuck with people who are just ugly on the inside, terrible on the inside, you know? And I feel like with this card too, it's like they've made their bed, they literally have to lay in it now. All right, so that's what I have for this check-in with you guys. I will catch you in the next one, okay? Me and the Saucy Beeves wish you guys a happy Friday. Love you guys. Take it easy. Bye. Oh, she's giving cut eye, yo.